Let's move on to this. House Republicans stepping up their push to bring perjury charges against Hillary Clinton. Next month, members of the House Judiciary Committee reportedly planning to question FBI officials about the issue during a general oversight hearing. Two leading Republicans laying out their case for charging Clinton with lying to Congress, which includes Clinton testifying that nothing she sent or received was marked classified. 3 emails were. She claimed her lawyers read all emails to see what should be turned over to state. They did not. She said that she turned over all her work-related emails in 2014. She did not. She said that she used only one server, and she had multiple private servers. Let's discuss this. Julie, does this hurt her, or does it make her look sympathetic? Because the Republicans have a problem with that sometimes.
I don't think it makes her look sympathetic. I don't think it hurts her, because I think this particular scandal, like most of her scandals, are pretty much baked in. If you think Hillary Clinton's a liar that you can't trust, that she perjured herself, that she was responsible for people dying in Benghazi, and all the other litany of hearings that we've had over the last several years with Hillary Clinton, guess what? You're not voting for Hillary Clinton. If you're a Democrat and you think this is a witch hunt, you're probably going to vote for Hillary Clinton. If you're an independent voter, you haven't decided yet who you're voting for, this is not what's going to affect you. What's going to affect you is how each of these candidates is going to address issues that are important to you. And so I would say if they want to have this theater, that's fine, but they're not going to affect this election by doing this. If they want to do this because they believe it's the right thing to do governmentally, God bless, they should do it. But if it's a political calculus, it's not a smart one.
Governor, that I see in the timing of all of this is that just a few days ago, we heard that these candidates are starting to get their national security briefings and advisories. And so, okay, so they're going to be people who you say, Julie, just accept the fact that you don't trust her. But now there are people who have to think about it in a fresh way now, because she's starting to get that information all over again.
Well, it is important, though, whether you trust your president.
Is it classified, what they're getting?
I think some of the things they're getting are classified, which means this. Before they get that information, they have to have an FBI interview in which they are told, here are the parameters of what you can hear, and here's what you can do with it, and here's what you can't do with it. And they tell you, you're under penalty of law if you violate it. Because that's how this works.
But I don't think it makes a difference. I think talking about earlier, why did they have the Clinton Foundation? Why did they do all that? Because they know they can get away with it, and they're usually right. I don't know what Hillary could do at this point, with people be like, yeah, well, and they just kind of, you know, kind of goes away after a while. And that attitude is terrifying, especially if you add, you know, having the power of being the leader of the free world. That's not going to humble you into accountability somehow. So I'm concerned about it. I don't understand why more people aren't, but they don't seem to be.
I love how she's trying to blame Colin Powell for making the suggestion, which is just patently false. Because, again, it's evidence that the server, that they were setting it up even before she allegedly had this conversation with Colin Powell, who used an outside email address, not a server.
They should not have a long hearing, have a short hearing. The 14 hours is ridiculous. Do it short, do it quick, then you make a point. If you have it long, they praise her for having the stamina to sit there. That was a big mistake in the Benghazi.
That was what I was trying to get at, is that the Republicans tend to overplay their hand and they make mistakes.
1 hour.
Never miss an opportunity
1 hour and be done.
Opportunity, the Republicans.
That's exactly right.
Thank you.
Listen to the gov. Come on, man. The State Department now admitting that the U.S. used a $400 million cash payment to Iran as, quote, leverage to secure the freedom of American hostages held there. So is leverage just really a code word for ransom? And whether the move emboldened Iran to take other Americans prisoner.